The Washington Wizards lost to the New York Knicks 113-110 on Sunday night. Here are 5 observations from the game. 1. The most interesting race to the finish in the NBA isn't at the top of the West or the bottom of the East playoff picture. It's about 5 spots away from the bottom of the league as the Washington Wizards are duking it out against a host of teams for the 6th best odds in next month's draft lottery. On Sunday night, the Wizards helped their case by losing to the Knicks. They broke a tie with 3 teams, the Mavs, Pelicans and Grizzlies, to net sole possession of the 6th worst record. They now have 1 more loss than those 3 with 1 more game to play. That could make a big difference. The 6th worst record would net them a 37.2% chance at a top 4 pick. The 9th worst record would give them a 20.2% chance at the top 4. The Wizards have lost 9 of their last 11 games overall. They close out their season on Tuesday against the Boston Celtics. 2. This has been a tough year for Devin Robinson in his 2nd season on a 2-way contract. He has spent the past 2 months rehabbing a hip injury and he probably would have played in a good deal of NBA games if that was not the case. The injury nearly ended his season, but he got right just in time to appear in the last few games. He played on Friday night and again on Sunday. Against the Knicks, he played well with 10 points, 2 blocks and a steal. Robinson had a strong year in the G League with averages of 19.9 points and 8.1 rebounds for the Go-Go. It would seem like he has done enough to stick around next year as a prospect for the Wizards. But new GM will present some unknowns for many players in the organization and Robinson is included in that mix. 3. Bradley Beal has a penchant for hard falls and they are always unsettling, at least if you aren't one of his brothers and used to it. But it's an entirely different feeling watching Beal hit the deck in a game that is essentially meaningless. Bradley Beal falls are even more frightening when the Wizards aren't in playoff contention. Pic.twitter.com/UseWooHJFT1B, Chase Hughes, @ChaseHughesNBC's April 8, 2019. The Wizards need to get out of this season with Beal in one piece. But he seems to only know one gear and that is to go all out. The good news is that the Wizards held his minutes in check. He played only 23 minutes, which is about 14 below his season average. Did not appear in the 4th quarter. 4. The Wizards do not have a 2nd-round pick until 2023 and that is not ideal. Mitchell Robinson gave the Wizards another reminder on Sunday night as to why. Sure, most 2nd-round picks do not amount to anything, but every year there is value and you never know when you will uncover a gem. The Knicks found one in Robinson and now have a cheap, high-upside player to move forward with. Robinson has a chance to be really, really good. He is 7'1" with a 7'4" wingspan and has impressive instincts around the rim on both ends of the floor. He had a nice night with 11 points, 11 rebounds and 3 blocks. The Wizards will have a new GM in the next few weeks, and it should be a priority to add more draft assets. The Wizards could either trade for a 2nd-round pick this June or buy one. They need to recoup some of the picks Ernie Grunfeld traded away. 5. The Wizards were without Jabari Parker and Jordan McRae due to injuries. Parker remains sidelined due to a left knee strain and has missed the last 2 games. McRae has a sore left Achilles and left Friday's loss. Given there is only 1 game left, and especially since both are likely looking for new contracts this summer, it would not be surprising if their seasons are over. Wizards have only 1 more game on Tuesday and neither has reason to take the risk. For Parker, he has every reason to play it safe given it's the same knee he has twice torn his ACL. And for McRae, anything involving an Achilles sounds ominous. More Wizards news.